Hello, everyone. Hello. All right. A little bit late start. But it is a day I don't normally stream. So today we're just gonna do some demos. We're gonna do some demos. They had Steam Next Fest. They had so many different demos. So I figured tonight we'll just play a few of them on stream instead of just constantly making videos because I got more videos still coming out of these demos. Now, from this Next Fest, normally when I play Next Fest, I usually find several games, but only maybe even half of them I'm interested in enough to make a video on. This time is different. There's a lot of them I really liked. So yeah, had a lot of videos of these. So the ones I want to try here, we have Iran, I want to try tonight. Kona and Homicidal All-Stars are the ones I want to try tonight. So I think we maybe start tonight off with Kona 2. So, never even heard of this before. But this one in the game, we're in northern Quebec, 1970s. A bizarre mist, the Brume, is disconnecting the rural mining village from its quiet reality. So we get to play as a detective and try to solve these mysteries haunting the region. So yeah, let's hop in and take a peek. See what the game is like. Olay. And if we have time, I got a few other demos I want to try, but they're not part of the Next Fest. But like normally on a, oh, does it want me to play with gamepad? I have to get. Oh, jeez. Normally, like most of my demos, I just try to do 1 hour of it. Volume. Maybe. Oh, there we go. I may have to play with the controller on this one. Okay. And we'll do master, I think. Alright. Not so deafening. Hopefully it's not too quiet for you guys. Still may have to lower the music. That's... Okay, is this changeable? Resolution? That'll work. That'll work. Man, it's still kind of loud, isn't it? Oop, I keep doing that. Try that out. Okay, well, yeah, new game. Doo -doo. Press E, there's nothing going on.
I must take a moment today to thank the boldness of our government and our shareholders. William Hamilton built his venture on the ashes of the Second World War. The copper mine he envisioned was ransacking the First Nations' ancestral territories. It definitely took nerves of steel to stay the course despite all this hostility. Before long, in the face of William Hamilton's cold and uncompromising stance, the petitions and peaceful protests turned into sabotage, vandalism, and other criminal acts. The industrialists' private properties also encountered the wrath of the demonstrations. Carl Faubert, a veteran of the Korean War, was hired from Montreal as a private detective to shed some light on this whole thing. But at the end of his journey to northern Quebec, the detective did not only encounter property damage, he also came face to face with the corpse of William Hamilton. The strangeness only kept building throughout the investigation. A powerful, unseasonable blizzard hit the region. Bodies frozen in unbreakable ice appeared. The local fauna began to act strangely and aggressively. Carl Faubert began to doubt his own sanity. The detective felt the weight of a gaze as if he were at the mercy of a powerful, feral creature, waiting for the right moment to attack. Carl's fears were taking over, overpowering his reason. He was giving into delirium. It was becoming increasingly difficult to think. He thought the dark waters of the lake would shield him from the images he was being confronted with. From there, he had a renewed hope in civilization, or whatever was left of it.
Okay, so start up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going. Lake Michelle?
Carl knew that on one of these shores stood William Hamilton's lavish mansion, and there, the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, and who knows, under the luxurious paneling and damask carpets, he might be able to find answers to his questions.
Oh, we see a light. That's bright. Oh. What went on here? Oh. That light up ahead right there? Or the boat? All the people. I don't know what I'm even supposed to be doing. No. I'm equipped with a camera. And an arrowhead. Oh, there's a house up top.
Carl saw a boat in the distance, clearly piloted by one of his own. Had he finally made it to civilization? His hopes were immediately drowned out by the sounds of gunshots. Time to flee again, and fast.
What the? Oh, I'm supposed to swim. Am I supposed to avoid the light beam?
Carl swam without a thought, yet each stroke was desperate. The icy water, and his wounds made him feel weaker and weaker. He had to get to shore.
One hell of a start. Yeah, it seems like it's a detective's kind of story. There's supposed to be a fog that's come through, from what they have in the description, a fog that comes through and
The bleeding and the hypothermia were tearing at Carl's poor body. When he finally saw a light in the distance, he was filled with a faint sense of hope. Could it be a refuge?
flowing water in front of me though. But like supposedly a fog that's come through and doing terrible things. Oh, it must just be wind. To the city or to the town, the mining town. So I got to figure out the mystery. So it looks like I have health and warmth I got to worry about. And then they shoot me. First aid kit. Keep it. I'm gonna loot these people's houses, aren't I? Equip that. Have any ammo? Oh, I could listen to it. Okay, I can't. Let's do it anymore. Whoever finds this notebook, please note that since I lost my first journal, I had to draw on foggy memory and write the note summarizing my first day in Afghanistan. The essentials are there, but warn that this is no simple story. What did I do? How did he do that? I equip. F the on off. We missed each other. I slipped the money under the door. When you're finished with the delivery, just leave the key in the gazebo. Same place as usual. I'll be gone for a few hours, but I'll see you next in front of the checkerboard. Be prepared to get your ass kicked, Charles. Alright. Can't take it. Build and repaired. So nails and wire. Can I take the axe? That'd be awesome. Locksmith receipt for construction supplies delivery. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Stop that. Batteries. Bed. And probably will have to use that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we can start a fire, I think.
The red glow of the flames allowed Carl to see the full extent of his injuries.
Well, it looked like I was shot. There we go. What did I do to get... I did something. Oh, okay. Scroll. Four bullets. put it away, though.
In the warmth, Carl began to feel the stinging burn of his wounds again.
That's it? Am I missing something? Am I supposed to leave? No. Not sure they'd let me sleep. I don't see a way up there. Can you read more of the journal? On October 5th, 1970, I left Montreal in response to a call from William Hamilton, a wealthy copper mine owner who complained of vandalism on his property near Lake Mistracini, 800 kilometers to the north. The road was long but beautiful, with large forests and plenty of lakes and rivers running along it. Nice change of scenery for a city dweller. Near the destination, the main road was closed, but after 8 hours of driving, that wasn't going to stop me. I broke the lock and continued on my way. Nearly avoided a car zigzagging in the opposite direction. The encounter pushed us both off the road, and I passed out. When I woke up in Manistan, I was now under several inches of snow. The other car was nearby, but its driver had disappeared. I drove back to the general store where I had an appointment with Hamilton. Once there, I found my client shot dead. There were traces of violence inside the store. His case of vandalism had taken on an unexpected proportion. William Hamilton was not particularly well liked by the locals. His copper mines were widely contested by the Crees and the environmentalists in the province. But who could hate him enough to commit this crime? Heal my wounds, that's probably what I need to do. Also, how is it working? Is my mouth matching the audio? Because I've been having so many issues with it, so I'm hoping it's matching. My investigation led me to discover the buried body of Lori, a young woman from the area. The local medical clinic, I found evidence suggesting that Hamilton accidentally shot her while on a hunting trip. Beaupre had tried everything to save her, but in vain. He witnessed the plot to cover up the incident, which infuriated him, so he decided to act. Boiling with anger, the doctor murdered William Hamilton on October 5th, 1970. All the pieces were there for justice to be done, but it had been my only concern. Exploring the area, I discovered much more striking anomalies. People frozen in all kind of thick, unbreakable ice. A strange substance caused my dizziness and hallucinations in likes which I'd never experienced. Around 4 petrified people, I found twisted rifles, claw marks, and several other hints of superhuman strength. It was like I was living through a nightmare, but one that you can feel in your bones. What kind of tragedy had struck Manistan? Blizzard and ice were not the only hostile elements in Manistan woods. The fauna also unusually agitated and violent. Wolves attacking humans so gratuitously was unheard of and chilling. Unfortunately, these beasts were easily avoidable. But the more I searched, the more I discovered that they weren't the only creatures roaming around. I felt followed by something bigger and more powerful in nature. There is a slight delay. Alright, let me see if I can fix it. But there really shouldn't be a delay. Let me know if that fixes it. Hopefully that fixes it. Fortunately, these beasts were easily avoided, but more I searched, the more discovered they weren't the only creatures roaming around. I felt followed by something bigger and more powerful than nature. A kind of nightmarish half-man, half-beast creature seemed to be responsible for most of the atrocities I encountered. Not on my end, it's just the phone. Alright. Right, okay. I could hardly believe my eyes, and I still feel so surreal as I wrote these words. I felt that the thing chasing me, hunting me, as if I had an infinite thirst for revenge. But against what? Against whom? At that moment, survival meant escaping this nightmare. How long is this thing? Oh, that's it. One more page. Lake Michau. I managed to get on a boat and escape from the beast of Lake Michau. This lake connects directly with Leech Lake, which surrounds Hamilton Manor, and I hope to find people alive. There are some ways to communicate with the outside world about the time this misadventure came to an end. Several of the boats and debris are floating on the lake, but no signs of pilots. Armed men are sailing the lake and seem to be shooting at anything that moves. Who are they? Did they shoot the others? I had to run away and leave all my equipment behind. Who can I trust now? Okay, so we got pictures we can put in here. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's... Okay. Now can I sleep? There we go. You're right. I had to heal myself. Sleep in some stranger's place. So far, story-wise, I don't mind it. Not all that bad.
Carl struggled to wake up. His makeshift bandages offered him little time. If he wanted to find the truth, he had to get to Hamilton Manor without delay.
Oh my god, that's bright out. All right.
Carl left his makeshift refuge. He knew where he was going. A more comfortable but otherwise unsettling place. Hamilton's mansion.
I believe it was up on the hill. I'm assuming that's... Oh, it's a little, There you go. You done? Another place over here. So I wonder if this was more like a long, dark detective type of thing? Maybe? Survive the cold, survive the beasts. Speaking of that, let's get our gun out. Say you know where you're going, but I don't know where I'm going. Where do I go? Man, what am I gonna run into out here? Not the most optimized. Oh, hey, Zachary. Treat good. Treat me good. How you been?
He knew that wolves do not attack people, but still, he had to be careful.
Well, this one's not attacking people. I don't trust you. Which ammo do I have? 4. Please tell me I can get in. Nope. It's hard to see. Man, they make it really like a blizzard actually has set in. Definitely needs to be optimized a little bit though. No, 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 don't do the music. Oh. Um
Carl tried to put the horror into perspective.
ooh.
Accidents happen, and in the inhospitable far north, it happens more often than not. Nevertheless, a feeling of deja vu stayed with him, as if the carnage was not over.
Wow. Slightly crushed machine gun. Excuse me, sir. Is this a safe thing to be doing in here? It looks like it's gonna fall in. Protective bag. Used for carrying radioactive objects? Geiger counter? Intervention protocol. Disaster crisis contingency. Hamilton Mining Corporation. To the employees emergency intervention unit. In the case of explosion or disruption with the matter. Quickly retrieve the secured lockbox located in the coverage area. With the device, locate the fragments to collect without delay. Beware of matter volatility. Under no circumstances should you get close to the Brume. Collect the fragments with the mine's usual protocol. The mine's special lab is only a safe place to bring back fragments.
What were these mysterious fragments, and why was there a warning about the mist? This letter raised more questions than it answered for the detective.
Which Mass Effect? What? Wouldn't mind playing them. I've only played Andromeda. Yeah, we got a road up ahead. I don't know if we can outright avoid the wolves. They're definitely blended. I don't know which direction I need to go, though. It's all three, I guess. Okay. I have that one. I just I haven't played any other ones. Hamilton Estate. Okay, here we go. I wonder how long this demo is. I'm waiting to run into something that's just gonna take me out. A little more optimization, I think. A bit more. House.
This was the mansion of the late William Hamilton. No doubt about it. There was no other rich industrialist in the area to have a sumptuous mansion built in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it's running. running on fumes.